First I make my I can never come back. Lulu, it's already too late. Lulu, where am I going to? Lulu. I can never come back. Lulu, it's already too late. Lulu. Baby, that song, I'm singing that song. You remember that song that I like to play on YouTube?
I don't understand.
Eh?
I don't understand.
That song, you know the one that I sing. Okay, I'm live now. I'm talking. I'm talking, so don't make noise, okay? Where to go but stop playing double standard. That is why I'm talking. Some of you get confused very easily. Very easily. Very easily. I don't know why we refuse to think. I think reduce a little bit more volume. Here. I think reduce a little bit more volume. Volume reduce a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You easily get confused. But when anyway, I won't play the voice. Batching to me na phone. Hey, Daddy, I'm shocked. Hey, now how come you're supporting brand Mundubile? You have changed. Now that's why no wonder they call you voice for hire. At mouth for hire again. So already Papa Mundubile has hired me. You confuse yourself very easily. You confuse yourself very easily. It is not me who is the problem. It is yourselves. Because you I don't know, ka comprehension kala shupa. Katushinga ni prejudice, or you are just slow in getting issues. I have not said 2026 I'm supporting Brian Mundubile. No. That is one thing that you have to know. I am not supporting Brian Mundubile for 2026 general elections. That's why I've done this video. That's why I've gone live. For 2026, I'm supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. I want President Hakainde Hichilema to come back for the second term. I want President Hakainde Hichilema to come back for the second term. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema in no uncertain terms. I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema for the 2026 general elections. Apo first pause. Let it sink in you. Let it sink in you. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema for 2026 general elections. That is the one I'm supporting. Therefore, fingide. Fishindai ke fingide. Can it get into your head? Is that, do you have a problem to understand that? Do you have a problem to understand that? Okay, so if you understand that, how come I am celebrating the presidency of Brian Mundubile? Because yes, I am celebrating, I am happy that Brian Mundubile was installed as chairman of Tonse and a presidential candidate for 2026. So I'm sure Mwamba no kuba confused. But how can you are supporting Hakainde Hichilema? How can you celebrate that Brian Mundubile has been elected as Tonse chairperson and a candidate for 2026? How come you are supporting? Apopena po fila mishupa Muzambia, fila shupa. Ukuchitafi understand ya popena po fila shupa. Fila shupa na fi shupa popena fiapo. Na mwa confused. How come? Tayari now Tayari has shifted. Now Tayari is supporting Brian Mundubile. It is not me, it is you. And that is not double standard at all. I will be gathering votes for Hakainde Hichilema. I will be gathering votes for Hakainde Hichilema for 2026. I will do everything to help Hakainde Hichilema to win an election. Now, if we are talking about winning an election, it means that Hakainde Hichilema must compete with others. If Hakainde Hichilema doesn't compete with others, how can you win an election? How can we legitimately say, no, Hakainde Hichilema has won an election? Zambia is a plural democracy. Zambia is a plural democracy. We have a ruling party and opposition. And much as the ruling party is important, we also need an opposition. We also need an opposition. We need an opposition. Yes, we need the ruling party, but we also need an opposition for that system to be complete. You can't talk about plural democracy when you have one party state. No. You can't talk about plural democracy when you have one party election. You can't talk about winning an election when you are not competing with others. You can't talk about that. Hakainde Hichilema needs to go into an election with others contesting, and he has to emerge victorious on that. And for me, I am confident that Hakainde Hichilema will emerge victorious. And I'm happy that at least there will be other people that will come in to challenge him. You can't be a champion without a challenger. How can you be a champion without a challenger? You need to have challengers. You need to beat others. Then you can say yes. And the stiffer the competition, the better it comes out, the sweeter the victory. Even a run 100 meters, if you are running with people like Bakambwiri, you are running with people, you are at ndabutuka sana, I run very fast, and you go and compete na Bakambwiri, elo wa winner. I mean, can you call yourself, can you even clap, hey, I've won? No. You have to challenge people that are substantive. So, if you look around Pama opposition to Kwete, tatwa kwata opposition Muzambi. Tapali opposition. Tapali opposition, Tapali who has got anything closer. There is no one. That is why I was even saying Chawama Fiaka in the Ichirema, Apitafia no oppose. Because the election that we are going to have in 2026, I mean, there is no one. At least va Mundubile, baleta ko kalia ka flepo ko chawa bani va opposition, va moneka. Va moneka va Mundubile. At least chaba. That is why I'm celebrating Brian Mundubile. I'm celebrating Brian Mundubile, number one, by the fact that at least we have an opposition. At least we have an opposition. And you see, when we are talking about opposition, it has to be meaningful opposition. Meaningful opposition. Yes, in Zambia we have over 80 political parties. Over 80 political parties in Zambia. Over 80 political parties. But of those 80 political parties, we are nowhere. Myself included, we are nowhere. We are nowhere. So we cannot pose any threat or any challenge to President Hakainde Hichilema. We can't. We can't. So we need somebody at least who kweteko tumaka ule moneka kwa tiyoshan. You see, that is number one. Number two, we need ama opposition aba kweta mano. We need our opposition aba kweta mano. Our opposition aba reasonable. I am celebrating Brian Mundubile because Brian Mundubile is a reasonable man. I know Brian. I was supporting Brian. I was one of those people that brought out, if not the first one, that started singing about Brian. If not the first one. And I supported him during the time he had a PF na Walungu. I wanted Walungu to install Brian Mundubile. I wanted Walungu to install Brian Mundubile, to anoint Brian Mundubile. But umwavela ifintu basel ba Edgar Lungu. He was jealous of Brian Mundubile. But first basumina, you can go with this. You can support Brian Mundubile. Now Brian Mundubile winana wine ba mueva. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. After Brian Mundubile shina jambo kukula, balungu ba ingiramo. Balungu bali kenawe, I don't want to be president. That is how we started promoting Brian. But after bamona Brian twapushing na jambo kumfuika. Balungu ba umfo jealous. Balungu bambo kufoya okuwera. After bafoya okuwera fya shupa. Ukulwala kwa isamu. Ukulwala kwa isamu na eligibility ya isamu. Kwisa kula nomba babula makebi zulu. The point is, Brian Mundubile was accepted even by Balungu. Ichale ngono kwa Balungu bese babwelemo, bayiwelemo, ni jealousy. Na ka tribalism kaisa isamo filia, kaisamo ilio balwele bamona no. Ekuyabula makebi zulu ka tribalism kalisa ingiramo. Kali ingiramo ka tribalism. Kumuvika ku left Brian Mundubile. But even Balungu noko balele mu mochari mu myabo. He was very confident of Brian Mundubile. He was very confident. He looked at Brian Mundubile as a sober man. He looked at Brian Mundubile as a man that can lead a country. He did. He looked at Brian Mundubile as somebody that can lead a country. That can lead a country. He did. No mafia fine chava. Umuntu wesu. His human nature came superseded him, overtook him, and he changed. So can she? If you think to go to the Chitikaka, if I should have Mundubile now, okay. Our boss, you can go ahead. I cannot fight with Edgar Lungu. If Edgar Lungu wants this, let him go on. Let him go on. Mundubile stepped aside. If what tampile nomba alebwerera po. Umwavera lesa nawo. Umwavere fintu. Valungu started becoming sick. He became sick. And we knew this. He became sick. Kulia kuchipata kunankani kupeta uke. He couldn't go because he was not well. Karaka alani ba utuike kukawambwa kusamfya muleibu kisha. After washinguluka. Ile wabwelele balungu. Balisa umfuatawe mubili tauli bwino. Bali umfuati mubili tauli bwino. Na wambi wasa basa kwa advisor tawe. You can't run. And that's how he was discouraged to go to Petauke. Because he was not well. Naka eligibility kaliuku. Ka eligibility ya isa ya fianta napo. After ya fianta po. Valungu nomba kutambo kufuaya uwakwe watu wabikepo. But not Brian. Kufuaya Makebi Zulu. That's how he picked Makebi Zulu. And I was in a circle, I was part of this. I said, no, Makebi Zulu, I can't accept him. I can't accept Makebi Zulu. I refuse Makebi Zulu. Kia, switch on the aircon. No, where is the remote? Switch on using the remote, babe. And switch on the fan as well for the meantime, because I'm sweating here.
All things keep moving. All the things that keep moving.
Things keep moving, like what?
This one.
The papers.
Yeah.
It's okay, switch it on for a while. Just for a while. Switch on the fan as well.
Well, Mom, I'm going to clean it.
Hmm?
I'm going to clean it.
Bami will clean it, you will clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if we charge number, what the point I'm trying to make on this is that Brian is a sober man. That is the point I'm trying to make. I am trying to make a point that Brian is a sober man. Even if Alungu looked at him that he has got qualities of being a president. Brian, even when you look at his interaction, even in parliament, you will see that this is a reasonable, credible person. Brian is really, if among the politicians, there is somebody that we can talk about integrity, a person that we can talk about credibility, a person that we can talk about intelligence, a person that we can talk about with foresight, a leader, a brother at the same time. Because to me, Brian, I'm telling you, I know Brian. I know him. I know the man. This is the man that I used to spend so much time with. We became so close, even the family. I know him. I know the wife. I know the children. I know the businesses that he does. I know where he stays. I know his house. I know his properties. I know Brian. I know even how he thinks. Of course, a human being, is not the same. But at least I know. You can't come to me and tell me Brian has said this. I will be able to say, yeah, that is Brian. But certain things I'll be able to tell you, it can't be Brian. For example, you can't come to me and you tell me to say, Brian, you put what you work, Achra tukana, Achra tukona, Achra rofola. I'll tell you, it's not Brian. Not even when you are talking at Chanchana to Alamu for Brian, Abike Mwensele, no. You can't tell me, no, Brian, Achra Yamba, no. He's a very straightforward guy. Surely he's a good guy. And that is why I even started campaigning for Brian. Unfortunately, like I'm saying, balungu bali for jealousy. Kumulika kulefti, balefo avese poaveni. After avese poaveni, bamona umubili wandita uli wino, ukuluwala kwa pitidila. Naka eligibility kaisapo. But instead ya kwati wabule Brian, vaile gula Makebi Zulu. Eo basalide Makebi Zulu. Na Mumbipiri as vice president. And these things were happening even before I left Zambia. So, the point I'm trying to tell you is that Brian is a good guy. He's a good guy. And for me, I think this is the kind of guy that we need in opposition. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema, but I don't want to be competing with Abantu who are pregnant of hatred. People who just hate Hakainde Hichilema. I don't want to deal with people. You know, we know. Hakainde Hichilema is tribal. I don't want to deal with that kind of opposition. I hope you follow me. I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema, and I want opposition, but I don't want opposition Yawa Fred Membe. I don't want opposition Yawa Fred Membe. Not because Fred Membe is any significant, or he plays anything, or is anything. No, those politically too popo, niba popo, fila turanda muna nikanati muchiremba shiremba lala shijakati mwalima niba popo, file moneka muna watila po ni po tamuli mukati tamwava, Nibana ni mwala lumbula, nibana takuli opposition wa mano. Ababa opposition balandafe hatred. Tewa opposition therefore yo. And it's not me choosing, but that is how it should be. We should have opposition ile panga sensi akwati muntu nangwai minina alela ndafile panga sensi. Not abantu bali sabalayira bifa kusabayira. How? Those are not people I want. So I'm celebrating Brian because Brian is bringing a breath of fresh air in the opposition. Not the toxic opposition that we have, unreasonable opposition that we have. No. That is not the kind of opposition that I want Hakainde Hichilema to have. I want when Ngavaimi Nabalefo Kulanda to opposition in Landa, I want Hakainde Hichilema to pay attention. I want Hakainde Hichilema to be put on toes. Hakainde Hichilema is the president, but he cannot supervise everybody. So the opposition help the president to lead. Because by opposition, Eva Mona, Ukwebat, mine minister Tafia agriculture minister Tafia. So when they are talking, that is how the president also gets to have information on how his ministers are performing. And when the president knows how his ministers are performing, he will be able to act. If he has to cheat one of his ministers, he will be able to do that. The president cannot know everything. That's why he needs the opposition. But that opposition, their opposition, ya ututu popo to ama politician in Zambia. You need real opposition. That's why I'm celebrating Brian. Yes, he's my friend. Yes, I started whatever. But I am supporting Hakainde Hichilema. And how I've come to support Hakainde Hichilema, Brian knows. Brian understands me very well. I have no doubt that Brian has got no hatred against me. I have no doubt that Brian is not feeling bad to say, how come this guy, he was with me, he's supporting? Brian knows. Brian knows my story. He knows my story. He understands me. And at this point in time, some of you, yes, you will say, no, because you are out here. No. I am not supporting Hakainde Hichilema because I'm out here. No. The once you make that mistake, you tend to be so myopic. You tend to be so myopic. You can't see beyond. You just think, no, I'm telling you, Kuno, I can stay here as long as Ninkwato Rupia. I can stay here. I can stay here as long as Ninkwato Rupia. And for sure, life is better here. For sure, life is better here. This country is more developed than our country. So as long as I have money, that's it. And like Kukuliva Lungu, you don't know support Lungu. It was very clear there was an agreement. Every month twakula kupera shakuti. Every month twakula kupera shakuti. And we will look after you for as long as it takes. So it is not about the money. And even now, if I want, if it is just about money and whatever, trust me, a politician like me wouldn't like people to sponsor me. If it is just about money, even Makebi Zulu is a man again who I know. Makebi Zulu, no matter what I say, if I want to speak to Makebi Zulu and I want to strike a deal, na pano penendela ndakuti na atuma phone. Na mweba iwe Makebi Zulu. Whatever, I can do it. I can do it. As long as I have money, I can be here. I can stay here. So don't just concentrate to say, no, Tayari supporting Naka Indechima because he wants to come back. I'm telling you, yes, home is home. Home is home, but ukoku Zambia mulanda po Tayari lefo kuisa. Tayari lefo kuwela. Ishakwata konenganda, ishakwata na bedi. Ishakwata na bedi. Ishakwata bedi ukoku Zambia mulanda. Tayari lefo kuwela. I don't even have a home in Zambia. I don't even have a bed. Na bed sheet ya kufimba nayo ninga ati mfimba ne pa street nshakwata. But here nineka navesa kuno. Na mwana wandikio fo ale muneka na ina no kuinopo aishida. Na wanakia na vena no kuinopo baishida. Kuno nineka navesa. All I need is money. And if it is just about me staying here, I want money. I can go into an agreement with anyone. Now I'm doing Nango follow tuma jacket to a kontana. Kaibala yumfona wa mdoro ati na wali kwa torupia. I can follow mdoro iwe. Chetu pange deal. Na tushaini shanye. Ule ntumina kofe kashinga shingo oko shani nenjika lekunu. I can stay that. And there are many other people that want to be presidents. There are many other people that want to be presidents who I can strike a deal with just for me to be looked after and I can stay here. So the point I'm trying to make is that don't think that no, trust me, life here is okay. Ngani kwa tafeka lupia. Na fwa afe sponsor wakati ale ingisha mofi. Na kuzambe te timbwele. But I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema because number one, I'm a patriot. I love my country. Yes, fisuma. I always say, why can't we have this in our country? Why can't we have this in our country? Anything, even in the chicken and dead paper, when I was praying, God, can our country be better? I want our country to be better. And I want to be part of that development. I want to be part of that development. And Hakainde Hichilema is on the right track. Is doing things that can change Zambia. Hakainde Hichilema is doing those things that can change Zambia. I know most of you would argue with me. Most of you would refuse to say, no, because we are at the level of where blocks are being put in place. We are at that level. To the party foundation. Hakainde Hichilema, what he has done so far, he has made a foundation. Aleimba, alefumiamo amalowa, alefumiamo, if you so, making a foundation. So to the foundation level. So mwebale pita, Mwebale pita ngafina fine mumone nganda inganda ilipa foundation level. Mule pita mule ilolesha. You cannot appreciate the beauty. You cannot appreciate the beauty. That is where we are in terms of economy ya Zambia. Economy ya Zambia ilipa foundation level. Haka inde ichilemerwa ingile muteko. He has been trying to remove it. So shani ukwimba ukubika cementi ukubika fishimbi. Ilipa foundation level. And I don't blame you when you say how we think to not flipa, how haka inde ichilema is not performing. I don't blame you. Because mule monavi foundation. Mule monavi foundation. Mule monavi foundation. Bati mule fwa muika le pa table isuma. Mule fwa muika le pa dining table. You are looking at mule fwa mune dining table nga mwa ingira. Kwa nifila munganda muli GBM. Na furuka na kuli GBM. Kuli GBM tuareli ya. GBM ndala uli kwisa. Nkatulishinga mwalile kwa kunganda kuli GBM. Kuli GBM ndala quality dining table echikulu. Ebe ifima dining chairs ifya gold ndala. Nga mwaikala mulelia banani kane ba chef nawe minina. Bale lolela muntu wandi. Ule puisha fe ba chef baisa bakubikira pona dumbi. Munganda muri GBM. Ala toalelia kuli GBM. Mwandi GBM na ngunku pontere shani bati nshaka kulawe mdala. Wale tulisha. Hao wale tulisha muntu wasi. Na bachama. Bachama na limitemwa. Bachama na limitemwa mwandi niba. Ndela abakashwa ba GBM. Na aliwatemwa. Balawa nakashwa lya. Bachama. That woman is good. Imwe. That woman is good. Nkamwaya, nkanabe matebe toku ntwandi. Nabe pika imintesa, ifisa shi, ifinkubala, finchi. Tonse po fini ntwandi. Ero baisa kuita nomba. Na tufika kutebo ntwandi. Iwe. So, if you mulefwa imwe mulefo kumona already apapele, that's what you are looking at. You want to see mulefwa mumone kwati ni tebo ya kwa GBM. Hello, haka inde ichilema alipa foundation. Philip hapa. Haka inde ichilema alipa foundation. Imwe mulefo kumona chi dining table chisuma shan. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You mulefo kudia mulie pa table isuma kwati invetole la kuli GBM. But it is not easy. It can't happen. So I do understand you. Muli haka inde ichilema mumonamo, you know, if you to win. But ndefo kumievo but economy ya Zambia ilipa foundation level. Ero ukwete na nikanefida balandati architecture plan. Ukwete architecture plan. Ukwete plan yangande iturekula. Ni haka inde ichilema. Ukwete plan. Ukwete plan yanganda ikawa so apapaka wa bedi, apapaka wa shanshani. Ukwete yo plan ni haka inde ichilema. Ero nasangana abantu is talking to different people. Abalefo kumwafwa ukweba takule ngandaidia. Pakwa timoneke yuwame. That is where we are. And so, since aka inde ichilema hapa, how can I say yo aka inde ichilema go? How can I say yo aka inde ichilema go? Na nguveni ntemo Mundubile. Mundubile takwa ite plani ya inganda tulekula. I'm sure Mundubile naona kwata plan yakwe mumutu wakwe. How you would want things to work. So ukweba tiyo esepo ni shutampo kutoboro la chi foundation ni shani na ngukuyambo kula pambi. Retrogression. So I'm supporting haka inde ichilema so that we can continue building on what he has laid so far. He has laid a background. He has laid a foundation. I want us to continue on that. That is what I want. That is what I want. That is why I'm supporting Haka in the Ichilema. What about me coming back? Yes, I'm hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me. It's a truth. Yes, I am hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me to come and be part of the people that are building this economy. I am hoping, and especially after my elections, I am hoping that Haka in the Ichilema will consider me. But look, if Hakainde Hichilema doesn't consider me, if Hakainde Hichilema says, no, Tayari is not needed, then what am I going to do? I'm still young in politics. I still want to contribute to politics. Therefore, if Hakainde Hichilema doesn't consider me to be part of his team that is building, if he doesn't consider me, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I will go to Mundubile. Mungu fuikishe. That is what ama politics say for you. That is plural politics. If one part does not align with you, or bakukana chawe tatole kufuaya. Kwati ni mtuanikane, kwati ni pili. Gero wa mufua, ulepandilile, fime ndapandilila kuli Hakainde Hichilema. Eba Hakainde Hichilema bankana, kutina chisashani. But no manga kuliko opposition ikwete kwa manu, at least ni nkwatako kwa kuya. If you're fishing kandemi eva. If you're fishing kandemi eva, not no kupita mumbali, take double standard. It is these are real facts, these are facts of life. Facts of life. At least kuliko abarondorweke. Ndeo mfawina because ndeo mfano mwata Hakainde Hichilema bankana. Kutina bomba kona na brand Mundubile. Panke chimbombe na Fred Membe. Ba Fred Membe woninga bomba nabo. Chimbombe na Fred Membe. Ba Fred Membe na bomba na Fred Membe. Awe. Atati. Atati. Because actually, but Fred Membe, I am my elections. They are last very minute. I am my elections. I am Leisa. Because my friend Membe, I'm a votes back a quarter. You have less votes than he has ever had. My friend Membe, Ngabaka quarter 200 votes. Nishi, Bashuka. Ngabaka quarter 200 votes. You see? So at least, kuchwa ya wakachawe. Efo chaba fie. So mumfuikishe lelo ndifa muyumfuikishe sande video. Muyumfuikishe wino. Muyumfuikishe. Uyuna nikane ukati Jasoki. Aleba stand on your own. I will answer you, Jasok. Jasok siya mpuka. I will answer you. Stand on your own. I will answer that. Pande fwa mumfuikishe kwa ine onde support ni Hakainde Hichilema. And I want to work with Hakainde Hichilema. Unless Anka no mwina Hakainde Hichilema, Anka na awo nshefo kuomba no betayari. Deni, tetimi vepe, ichika nikapansa kamusumba wabwadi. Chika nikapansa kamusumba wabwadi. Elo nga wakukana, nishi wakukana, nangu ni wagelo. Ngorefu wagelo, wamufuaya wakukana. Kuyafu wako umbi. Na ma politics chimo chine. Inende miwe fishing, fia kama mona amishi. Real, not mefia kama chan, real, just kumia fishing kama fia. So, I am happy that at least tulepata opposition, ikwete kwa mano. Not opposition ishikwete obuyo. Taikwete na direction. Awe, never party, tapani nyoko balea takuli. Awe. So at least ave na Mundubile, bala leta ko, ka opposition kalaka ko bati, kuti mwabutukirako. Na Hakainde Hichilema nawo bala mpela ko bufuba because na Hakainde Hichilema ala monat efile chitikapa. Ala kwangwanya Hakainde Hichilema. Ala kwangwanya. Na wala ba sharp nomba pa Hakainde Hichilema. Ngatakuri aba para bena Mundubile. Hakainde Hichilema will never be sharp. Hakainde Hichilema will be complacent. Akula yuma ve pachuba tuye ni fotuliko. Nombanga kuliko aba balami neko fidia. Kuchale chitako sharp. Ero na waba liko. Bagika ndefia mano. Brand mundabala ndefia mano. No cha waba shala. Mune nyufo basabaila. No. Brand mundabala ndefia mano. Now, let me answer this one to say, but why don't you stand on your own? Some of you even say, why don't you talk about your party? Why don't you talk about your party? Inana ine panondi. Nangu support you. Even me where I am. Na alikuwa ta plan yanga nda mumuto mumwandi. I've got a plan, I've got a vision about Zambia. I've got a vision about Zambia. I've got a vision about Zambia. And since I've got a vision about Zambia, that's why I remain in a political party. That's why I have formed a political party. Because even in me, I've got a vision of how I want Zambia to be. Which is different from Hakainde Hichilema, different from Brian Mundubile. And for that matter, I will remain a president of Economic and Equity Party. But now if I have this vision, why should I work with Hakainde Hichilema? Why should I work with him? With Brian Mundubile? Why should I do that? Why can't I stand on my own? There are times when you have to work under other people. There are times when you have to work under other people. I'm still learning. I am a president, I've got a vision, but trust me, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to be under somebody first before I start saying, now I am ready to be president. No. I want to be under someone. And I don't mind who that person is, as long as that person is progressive. As long as that person is progressive. When Hakainde Hichilema was in opposition, I didn't see him to be progressive. That's how I used to see Hakainde Hichilema. But now Hakainde Hichilema has proved himself. Because some of you say, hey, but Walelanda Padi Hakainde, Walelanda, yes, aliko opposition. Nobody ruling party is a president, and I've seen what he has done. I'm seeing how he's doing. I have seen he's a good leader. I want to work under him. I want to work under him. And those plans that I have for Zambia, I have to suspend them for now. I have to suspend them for now and work under someone. I want to work under someone in government before I can start saying, now I'm president. No. I am not like Awambiawa Savaida. Awambiawa Savaida. Hey, no, I want to contest. All I'm a zero. What are you making? What are you doing? You would rather be under somebody, you learn. I want to learn. If it doesn't take me, then I hope Mundubile will take me to work under him. If not Mundubile, I don't know who else. I am patient with my ambitions. My ambitions are not, unbridled. No. My ambitions are moderate. And if anything, if I've got that vision and somebody is able to build a house like the way I think, if somebody is able to build the economy of Zambia, like the way I think, is doing well, why should I be fighting to be president? Why? Why should I be fighting to be president? At the moment, why should I be fighting to be president when Hakainde Hichilema is doing far much better than I can do? Why? Why should I do that? Hakainde Hichilema is doing well. Why should I be fighting Hakainde Hichilema when I can see that Hakainde Hichilema is doing well? So as long as there is somebody that is moving the country forward, I have no problem to be under them. I have no problem. I've got no, incessant appetite to be president. The megalomaniac kind of attitude. No, I don't have that. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. As long as the guy that is there can deliver, I'm good. I'm good to be under them. My time will come if it is necessary. If it is not necessary, I don't mind dying without being a president. I don't mind. And what you have to know is that God is the one who makes leaders. God is the one who makes leaders. So whether I don't want or I want, one day na wetali ukateka po. Nkasukanka teke. Te Mundubile. Uyu Mundubile bali mumfirire jealous. Balungu bali mumfirire jealous. Na bambi bali abalika na balungu. avena nakachinda avena musukwa avena nanyuko bali mumfirire jealous vamuneshina dakwa Mundubile dile apa mulu vamufwa jealous baleta po balungu vamona balungu baleta po makebi batumwinelesa. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening. Mundubile ni president. I don't think Mundubile knew that he would come and be president of Tonse Alliance. I don't think he knew. And those who were busy, ukumu chaile utusembe, ukumu lero na bashala pa mabwe. Bashere no tunona tuasama. Kwati ninsamba ile ontela kasuba kumurundu. Na bashala na basama. Because PF Valelanda, Mundubile to Alam Tamfia, we are going to expel Mundubile. Where is the PF? Where are they going to expel him? But given Luwinda, flashing out among suspension letters, you are suspending people. Suspending people from what? Suspending people from what? Which party? Because you don't have PF. There is no PF. And you people need to know this. Get it in your heads. There is no PF. Baliawa shere kuliawa given Luwinda. No, na grupu yavo. Bashere panse. Umutenge na bafumi hapo. Bashere panse. Balelo kwa panse. They don't have a party. Ama elections yala Afrika. Kale nata mpiro kumieba. Na lela ndapali even before balungu tabalafwa. Ama elections yala Afrika. Ababantu they cannot even field in candidates. They can't even field in candidates. They can't field in candidates. Tapali opo bali. But these are the people who are chinga Mundubile. But sama umu avela lesale samu pele nchila uyo lero ni president waba Tonse. Vena bashala na wapualala. I don't know, but expel Mundubile kaidi. Va given to me, expel Mundubile. But given, expel Mundubile kaidi. Expel Mundubile. Which headed paper are you going to use? Because court has said, stop masquerading as PF president. And don't use PF in any way or form. Not even Karigaria. Karamufuala wa given Karia. Wa given Kamaka fuala Karaka kaskafu mufuala Kariaka wu PF Karia. Ni contempt. Karam dala mufuala Karia. Ngamaka fuala ni contempt. Stop using PF. So even when you want to expel Mundubile, mwala lemba headed paper yala wachani. Because you can't use headed paper ya PF number wa given. You can't use headed paper. The ruling was there yesterday kukabwe. Ruling ya kukabwe na imikanya. If ya kula itaba PF, PF ba na ba mikanya. So headed paper mkata mshapo Mundubile ni isa. Te hapa nomba mwashala mweka. Alalira owe shikoko mwikate. Na ibipa. Na mshala. Na filipa. Mushele panse guys, mushele panse. Umunenu ya Mundubile aliuko ni president. Ngana mkwata mano. Tampeni ukulanda na nkwe Mundubile. Tampeni ukulanda na nkwe Mundubile ngana mkwata mano. Nga mrefu echenu. Ngapari mrefu echenu. Tampeni ukulanda na Mundubile. Tampeni ukulanda na Mundubile. Because Mundubile euliko opposition tukwete nomba. Imwata pari echenu. Tampeni salanganeni. Imone nyoko mwala isanga. Na mweba mu structures muive pano kubepwe findera ndapano fishing ka takuli PF ero mweba mu politician former politician tulina mu politics kula isa my elections Elections are coming. Elections are coming. You must be able to participate. You must be able to participate. Tetumwika lefe. Ngatamusari la mano. Mwewa ma structures. Ngatamusari la mano hapa pena hapa. Mwalansha la pansi. Saleni ya mano wangu. Because avena mundu vila nomba line walata mpokula ukula pokelera mana nikane ama adopt ukula pokelera ama applications for people who are going to contest. Avena mundu vila walata mpokela ama applications for people who are going to contest. So ebo mufile mwabomba nabo. Otherwise mukabulu apofi mukema pofi 2026 tapali oko mukaya. So chiteni wangu wombe ndavena Mundubile mwebalefu okuchita contest kashani ka city kakwisa constituency bukansela what saleni amano wangu kavieni kuli Mundubile ukuku side takuli ama adoption certificate given Lubindaka bomfya certificate inshi given Lubindaka bomfya certificate inshi Peter Chanda akabomfya Peter Chanda ninji shiba Makebi Zulu. He has been trying to quote Peter Chanda, and for this one I blame wa UPND. Na imwe wa UPND na imwe mula waya uya Peter Chanda uya mwalimu lekerako nomba muleleka ale itwala kuli ababene bananikani abena malukula ale itwala kubena malukula. But nonetheless tapali oko balea na Peter Chanda winende kwa Peter Chanda muntu wandi tapali oko balea ababantu wibomfuila abena malukula bala kushapanse ndekwe bechishinga. Ero iwe walishiba nefo chaba Peter Chanda walishiba iwe tu walichula bonse iwe walibeshiba ababantu telelo iwe Peter Chanda walibabombela ababantu aba walibabombela ine eligibility case turela ndapo eligibility case ni mama atwele eligibility case wala ba Peter Chanda wali twele eligibility case kuna nikane kukoti kulia iya ngelo kwa tibalungu beminde mu 2021 finshi wasendelepo Peter Chanda finshi wasendelepo ine afterwards Tonse ya tampiledia balungu po bali mwakota na candidate epo batampilo kukubomfya Peter Chanda finshi wasangapo Peter Chanda inena leisha kona highlights na leka kona kuroma muchande chikalamba iwe Peter Chanda bali fena kushita kufena kugvenika vits bali virwa nangu kukulira feka toilet bakulira kufe toilet Peter Trini bali firo kukulira Peter Trini ebo wekereko lero atubombe nabo so Peter Chanda mune wibakonkelela ababantu ninji shiba ba UPND bali waya ba UPND bali kwataka so ninji shiba but munefo ninga kweba ine kuri aka inde ichilema kwa bapo bwino nangu turechula at least aka inde ichilema ale kule chalo fili ale kule chalo kuti waisa shukira kofena ngu nika DC kuti waisa kupela kofena ngu ni DC pandu aka inde ichilema ale wina nomba wabena makebinga wakuwomfya Peter Chanda nga wakuwomfya after my elections ya Peter tapali noko bakaya ukashara olelo kwa panfula Peter Chanda kwata amano ndume yandi kwata amanto muntu yandi abantu aba wibakonkelela ninji shiba ba UPND tabale kusunga bwino ninji shiba ba UPND tabale fikirishe filabo fyabo but you would rather work with the UPND than yababa mkukuru walibabombela sana Peter Chanda. So we won't feel a vale ke bafwa e party imbi beisa ku party obe bala kuleterera fie no but baby I'm still talking baby.
Almost.
No, just keep on watching your TV there. Peter Chanda, therefore, mumwewe Peter Chanda. Aba bantu waliwe shiva. Iwe na initwale landa iwe, uli munyina. Teti bese wakubepa abalero pali yakakashita bese wakubepa. Awe. We won't feel. As much as you may be frustrated with UPND, you are better off with UPND. Chama wachula, now kwatako hope, now kwatoko leya. Abawe na given lubinde tabako etoko valea. At least given lubinde kwate chiande chikulu, na chiadi chikulu, alasungana, no Tony, atama kwels. After Fiama elections, given lubinde akengira muchianda chakwe, aka esaleko na gate. Tawakaya lombako no muchere kuli given. Tawakaya lombako no muchere. Uyu ine makebi zulu uyu malukula. Malukula nao uyo akaya fe ku South Africa akaya ikala. Iwe Peter Chanda ukashala mulukungu. We won't feel uyesha no ku won't feel. Tie tuchula vye wonse ve na ikakana na ine wine. Teko bati ndasalula awe. But ku umuntu ufile wamona ni na ukwata ni kuishokolea. Ukuli future ni kuisa. Ufile wamona. So na ngumwa balesa baile yo, nawe yakuli Mundubile awe. Mundubile ndeka shaka kwa tini opposition. But ninji shiba, ukuli future nikuli yaka inde ichilema. Kano fenga fiashupa, tao fiashupa. And I will not blame myself, at least I would have tried. So the point I'm trying to make is that, Tapali ofobadi, and what Brian has done is very good. Bali muchingile, bale monati bala muchinga. Convention bale kanoku, yaba given bali shivo kwa tinga, wala ku convention, Mundubile ngali winine. Bali shive. Makebi Zulu, ali shivo kwa tinga, wala ku convention, Mundubile akawina. They knew, all of them they knew. And they were blocking him. But lesanao amupela, Kabioku. Nilesa wingire muli walewa Tonse valia. Because Brian has been invited by the other Tonse members. Including the mastermind of Tonse. Uwapangile Tonse ni Chris Zumanizimba. Uwapangile Tonse, ida Tonse ni brainchild ya kwa Chris Zumanizimba. Na Shoni Tembo, Chris Zumanizimba, Eva nakachanda keni, Eva pangire ya Tonse. And Eva tile brand Mundubile, come and be the president. Now Adani Pule, come and be the president. And some of you are asking now, which party? The party that Brian is gone with, in PF. Ukwetama structures na abantu bonse uyuna mikanoyu atinanoyu uyu chavinga na kwatama papers but ukwetama structures ya PF ni Mundubile ukwetama structures ya PF tapali wakwatama structures mu PF takuli wakwatama structures ya PF ya ligumuka ya kuli Mundubile kweta ama structures alea na yo munanikane mulia mu Tonse alliance nomba bantu ama papers ya PF yali kuli chavinga. That's why now they are using FDD, party ya wana wakwi, an old party which was formed kuma 90 is it 1990 not 1990 sorry 2001 I think 2000 millennium. It's an old party, a very good party, respected party. The founder members, it has got very good founder members. Bena Christian Tembo, Bena Harrington, whatever. Very good party. And this is the party that they are going to use as Tonse Alliance. So when they push at you, Brian Mundubile, which party? Brian Mundubile, they are going to use, because they are an alliance. they are going to use FDD. They are going to use FDD. So Brian inabonsa bakala iminina pali FDD. Epo bakala iminina. So mwisakamana tiyo nomba kutonsta kuli chipani. Oko ili FDD. You will be using FDD. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. Not even Chavinga will stand on PF. Not even Chavinga. PF tamwaka imone pa ballot. Not even Chavinga will stand on PF. But mukamona FDD. So, saleni fia manova ni kabia ni kutonse. FDD is there. A life boat mukwete. A life boat. Jump on FDD. Na wanawakwi behind blessing you. Because actually, valungu bali wapele FDD kuli wanawakwi before tabarafua. Nomba somehow, umwavela valungu. You know? Mwavela valungu. Shani karaka tribal. Vale tina. Bai utuka FDD. Basenda Chanda. Because Chanda wale mwana Chanda. It's easy to manipulate Chanda. Balungu wali chine wanawakwi because it was going to be difficult to manipulate wanawakwi. But it was easy to manipulate Chanda. Ngefina wale foku muchita manipulate. Chanda wala kutasana manipulate. Na bapene wale foku kutasana manipulate. Balungu chose you because he knew that it was easy to manipulate you. Na bafuti wale foku kuchita manipulate. Na iwana wika lode konkafi. Umwembo wachipuba. Upuira muli tumfwe. Bala isa wale kudiyafi. Baisa bakudiyafi. Una ushala. Uli mulukungu. Iwe. So Brian Mundubile is okay as an opposition. And that is why I'm celebrating him. But as I conclude, what I want to say is now Brian Mundubile. Please don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint us. Let people see what we saw in you. Let people see what we saw in you. Let people winsevanya Mundubile. Nde kulomba nomba pani wende wa Mundubile. Winsevanya Mundubile. Because nalikutasha sana, I've praised you so much. I praised you kuliwa lungu. I praised you. I've been praising you. Napanopen I've been praising you. Yes, I'm not going with you because I want to be with Hakainde Hichilema. I cannot support both of you. I have to be with Hakainde Hichilema for now. I have to be with Hakainde Hichilema. Unless Hakainde Hichilema wakankane. Nkesa. Ndefu kulandila polimu. Ngabankana. Mwike sankana tiyoka waide kuli Hakainde Hichilema awe. Ndefu ambombe kona Hakainde Hichilema awa lipokale. Awa pangile foundation. Ndefu aya na ine njibi mbepo. I want to be part of the growth that Hakainde Hichilema is building. I know I'm going to learn a lot working under Hakainde Hichilema. That is what I want. But for you, I know, let's be realistic, Brian Mundubile. Let's be realistic. You cannot win an election in 2026. This is the truth. You cannot win an election in 2026. Na mweba lea kuli Brian. Yes, contest as MPs and whatever, you have a chance. I know Brian Mundubile's led group who have a number of, members of parliament. But I don't think Mundubile can win an election. Mundubile can't win 2026. Mundubile can't win 2026. That is the truth. But what this position, what is working for you is that you will be that leader of opposition that is respected. That is respected. And I'm praying that you will not be bitter. Mundubile, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. Hakainde Hichilema, don't follow our levels. No, you are a UPND project. Be a gentleman. Hakainde Hichilema is not your personal enemy. Hakainde Hichilema is not your personal enemy. Hakainde Hichilema is your brother. And I know you know that. I know we have discussed Hakainde Hichilema and you have never called him names. I've never heard you call him names. Never. You have always said he's a brother, he's a brother. Continue with that. He's your brother. Yes, you are in opposition. Offer checks and balances. Offer checks and balances. Real checks and balances. Not if you have fee. Not if you have fee. Talk about real issues, Brian Mundubile. Talk about real issues. Talk about real issues, not if you have fee. If you have a 3 million, you are my MPs, they have been given 3 million. Brian Mundubile, you know that 3 million is not easy money. 3 million is not easy money to give 10 people. Hey. Eh? You think about votere a bill 7. You thinking about the 3 million, 3 million, 3 million. That I am moneka. Pantumo ichaуда nanikane Christopher Kangombe ngali pena. Ngali pena Kangombe pali no shanga bali mpela 3 pini. Ngali fulungana Kangombe. Ngali fulungana. Akake nikacha vinga ngabali kapela 3 million. Ngana ko palawa na kashi 5 ya paso. Ngana mumona ma wedding 5 kacha vinga. Ngabali kapela 3 million. Kacha vinga ngana ko palawa na kashi 5 already. Uyuna nikano mwache Christopher Kangombe ndabu mono mwache constituency ali busy ale na CDF Ulaka Ngombe abamupela ntwanikane abampela 3 million ngatele kasaba na ndaka na CDF but ali busy mu constituency ukuomba na CDF. There are a lot of other people abafulunga na bakwati ngabali bapela ma 3 million na ma 3 million ngakwali ma 3 million pakuvotera bill 7 nganawa pena uina nikane mumba ulia mumba waku mufrida ulia mdala ulia mumba nganamu mono nganashito tuma suti ngadisa na moto ngana chungu ngana chinjo kulanda nomba mailo arelanda pana nikane pare do Phoenix arelanda fe chungu cha kuwaya ichisungu cha CDF chapwa takwadi ama 3 million. But I was disappointed that people were talking about, no, people have been given 3 million. Ima mwadishwa 3 million ofo yaba imwe. 3 million kukufulunganya abasha kwa tongu pia kukufulunganya 3 million. So ngakwadi ama 3 million. Nganaba fulunga, nganatu mwana po waba penene. Makamaka chavinga nganao pawa nakashi 5 in 10 yeba. Nganao pa 5 ngakuya ma wedding, ngali pisha 5 weddings. So, no, but I call them 3 million. Eno haka inde ichirema, let's be real. Haka inde ichirema kutapaya 3 million iwe. Haka inde ichirema kutafuna 3 million. Ukupera abantu. Mwani mwishu haka inde ichirema imwe. Ati 3 million. Hey, wani wapera ma 3 million? Iwe, haka inde ichirema kupera 3 million. Haka indechi na makupere 3 million. Munofofu aranda. Quality, right price, right time. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Quality, price, in time. Wingesa kupera 3 million. Let's be real. Ulani mu opposition wa madongo. Ulani mu opposition ubwa muchivolya ubwa mukachasu. Talk about real issues. Then from nowhere ahuba opposition haka inde ichilema alefutikira haka inde ichilema ali oxygen haka inde ichilema aleshikira apaso haka inde ichilema is gossiping. Let's pray for Zambia. Abubangira na long articles, my friend member. Articles. What is happening in Choma? Opposition would that kind of opposition. Mundubile, we katako. Don't go that route. That is not the kind of opposition we want. We want an opposition that is real, a opposition that can give alternatives. Ngole konde mefintu ufile wala ndati awe if you fwa ikanifi If you are saying how load shedding is bad, hey, whatever, we will come and give power. If on that twice there will be power. You should be able to explain what is it that Hakainde Hichilema is not doing. Why we have load shedding. You should be able to explain how you are going to generate water. You should be able to explain where that electricity is going to come from. Don't just come up, no, this load shedding. What is your solution? Because Hakainde Hichilema is investing in electricity. He's investing in electricity. He has been talking about this. So if you are going to criticize Hakainde Hichilema over load shedding, give solutions. What is it that you are going to do? Iwo kachita shani, ufile wa londolola, nkalase ndawa iche, bonse wala kuma skulu, nkabapele fima beketi, wakale sundira mfim beketi, nkabala sundira mumbeketi, tukalala mkwitira mukariba, nkatoa isura mukariba, 200 liters, amalaiti ya kesa. You must be able to explain if that is your solution. Don't just say, no, if I will come and give electricity, no. That is not the opposition. That is not the substantive opposition. Don't be swayed by this kind of opposition. Don't talk about tribalism. Hey, no, Hakainde Hichilema is very tribal. Ngaka musoala mtu wala kuisa. Ngachipoka mulenga wala mtu wala kuisa. Bana lumango wala mtu wala kuisa. Badorini mwamba wala mtu wala kuisa. What about these people? Because, the guy has tried to balance up. He has tried to balance up. So when you are talking about tribalism, these are not issues that you should even be bringing up, because at the end of the day, these are all Zambians. So we need a credible opposition. That is the kind of opposition that I'm expecting from Brian Mundubile. Because as long as I'm there and I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, be very sure that if some of the issues that come up, I'll be able to fight. You are now in a good battlefield now. I am defending Hakainde Hichilema, and if you come up with elusive ideas, lunatic kind of criticisms, that's why we are here. That's what I'm saying to Hakainde Hichilema. What I'm offering to Hakainde Hichilema is to be able to defend him, is to be able to articulate issues, what he's doing. And apam ni application yonde pera CV yandi, nama qualities yandi, responsibility. And I hope Hakainde Hichilema looks at my CV and gives me a job. That is the truth. But what I'm just trying to say is that, Brian, don't be swayed by, the crowd just to umonekera yo nimuliko. One thing that you have to know, Mundwandi, at mwine musunga talambira minwe. Mwine musunga talambira minwe. Uteko. Ngawaisa tintiri ule yuma pachifuba. Vala kukuntamo. You won't even be able to enjoy your position as opposition leader. So, ukuwafe soba Mundwandi, ukuwafe soba. I'll be very happy. So I hope I've clarified to those of you who seem to be confused to say how number tayari you are supporting Brian Mundubile. I'm supporting Brian Mundubile as an opposition who is going to be credible. Ngambo kuchefya bupuba, ngamuingira mama hapa kati pukutu. But so far, well done, Brian Mundubile. I've never given Salenia man before it's too late. Join Brian Mundubile because uliko. Not hey, we will suspend him. Hey, we disciplinary action. Tamukwete na headed paper. Tamukwete na poka. Chavinga na poka. Under my elections ni mairo. August ni mairo. It is not too far from now. So you have got no time. We have got to wait to pirikit. And you have Peter Chanda mulefoya mube paike. Peter Chanda na wenga wa sumi na nishuri chipuba. Nkesa kuseka. Ero wike sako kuli inati yawe. Boy, mpelako tu pili nkakukanina. inaka inde chile mangampere nchito ewe Peter Chanda ukapere marukula atumakale chitefya bupwana chipati chove ukaisa kwati tupininga kukanina because abantu kale batamboku kuwomfia and they don't reward you, they don't. Kuli akainde ichilema nangu ku chishupe kuliko akantwani kane at least akainde ichilema alekule chalo and I can assure you that akainde ichilema nga wakosa fyo wateka nyafi ukata wafati udisi wakuingira kwa so teka nyafi muntu wandi abata wakwete future we don't tonkanya fya lelo tontonkanya kona mailo ine ndo tontonkanya pano na ine une nchikwete but inde tontonkanya ifya mailo bushetu ke kalasha ni kuntanshi efonde tontonkanya Brian Mundubile well done, be a good opposition epo mpelele na cheba tinalaisura ma phone lines kanjisule ngamulefo kulanda mulande po. I said I'm going to open phone lines. I'm opening phone lines. You can call in and, give me your views. That is the number there. That is the number there. Those of you who are watching me on TikTok, the number is in the bio. The number is in the bio. You can call me and we engage. Hello? Hey, Shanivan.
Mwabuka Shani.
Bueno, Feban.
So, it actually don't pick up no sana. Me, I just want to contribute these things. Nareta this year, I think yesterday. Yali program. Masai tambari doya ba muamba. Ba chata ikana JJ banda. Aleva pera advice. Vale fo kunkwa. Hello, Valera Ndoko, but no, me, I don't belong to Tonse that he elect Mundubile as a president or a chairman. Now look, Batayadi. That Tonse alliance was formed by 4 people or 5.
Yes.
Peter Chanda,
Chris Zuman Sean Tembo, yes.
Zuman Zimba. Nabapule. Then Ninavalete Galungu. Now, Vai Galungu Vaya Shivarifwa. Peter Chanda Arif Mamo Mwineka. Tembo Arif Mamo. Meaning, Baraba Shara, Vachiri Muchipani. Sasa elect umuntu iborenda tishiri muri chimbi. Mamancha chimbizo.
Ave nama founders tabadi.
This time around, the Mundubile Uliko has been elected.
Yeah.
No, he has been elected and we are going to support him.
Yeah. And you have just mentioned Sean Tembo, that Sean Tembo Arif Mamo. I want to add Sean Tembo. Sean Tembo, my brother, go back to Tonse. Sean Tembo, go back to Tonse. Go back. I know he's a reasonable guy. I know you go back.
And the JJ Banda was very clear to say, you know what, Varubinda has to consult with the friends. Now, propaganda Mwamba, he was very stubborn. Otherwise, in another time.
Okay. No, problem. Anyway, Padi Mwamba Tindande Ponaleka. Bye. Hello? 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 I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, there is no. They are calling themselves at Tonse PF, but it's an alliance of who? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Dal.
Good morning.
Wonderful. Jakose here.
Yes, Jakose.
Now you are my help.
Oh, I've missed him. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tan.
Yes, man.
Yes, Mr. Tan.
Bueno.
Kwena.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Thank you very much. You know, I want just to recommend you for the good shift of politics. Na mambo kusema tayari hapa. Ayema politics tu amishwo kitali kama chua tayari. Ya sometimes kimwita mkuta ama politics ya rana ngapea desperation ya raka kwa atema tu. Kwa isa de kanoku before wina. Mwana shana namba de koko hivi. Tefo mwale kwa tama namba zi. So ngama cha continue kuraenda na politics ya so. You are going to build the country as a political commentator as well. Ile mrefu ayama tayari kwa president uri maturity, uri credible, na opposition uri credible. Na wale mama political commentators, you should bring issues which are very clean and credible. So, if you want to kubishaka advice wataji, achimu kama chanda kwa chintu chimo, to say, mwala chita continue kutata support waka inde chilema, at one point wasa mstako consider. Na watu loko mstako consider mkesa akuwa plan movie. Wataji na chila kutaka advice ine wa SS na advice wa kuino sana. Kwa chafiri na ishpoko kwa nikuwa kwa life. Mwala ipose le ishpoko mbana wa SS. Wa SS na mungu wapumbila sana. Hapa pende mwa ya we. Mwali balanjile pintu suma na abantu wadi mpata because muranda wa SS hapa tabako ide direction. Basa yaji uyu murumendo we paro wishire. Aba mapara mdebe wali kwa tamano. Ulamutara weke mshireti scribe. Rabe mshireti scribe mdara cho ta kwa torwa mboda baneshi ali kwa to mutumo usuma ro muntu. Olonga mati umuno kwava chaba kwa chief ali baba taji kuba bwino. Rabe nako tule kwa mtu wa to mutumo ubesa kumpumba abantu kwa mono tukuka chaskata abantu kura kucha abantu kuchalo. Umwipo wa surati ni bwana wa matani tachali tela. Tulekuwa tukese mwana kuno ku Zambia ko tulekuwa bonza bari prison bakagwere tayari turekara mu kiwote sire niko advocate Brian Mundubile sare president just night we charo bakafini alandire rero chero kurecho at first yo yako kwa re kwa ngasa ba president kusa wika one nation aka sai tabi night we charo then tukese sendarama kijana mama yeye ama taxi na revenue na Tonse tulikuwa tukese senda kwa maizi sababu no kubuma no tukula tampi abantu kwa maizi kwamba kuna tola kwa masomo mariani na mapoli na Zambia ama Zambia zimwe bakureba kunyako ekeni batayari kwetu muntu ukute mwene wa Zambia baite chwa ite witana mapoli na tani kila kwa Zambia tulero mbako mushte epo ishaka Brian Mundubile na United kucharo twatotera sana batayari
Chisu mamune, chisu manatotera. You know, the guy says he knows HH very much. I don't know. Anyway, hello? Hello?
Mr. Tari.
Yes.
Yes, Jakosa again. Mwalishi wa fye network yaba againde abe musapota aba yalishupa ko Mzambia mun.
No mbawamona. Omfwa. Ayo ama opposition indekana. Lero akainde ichilema achita on network achita on akainde ichilema waleta mwaka inde ichilema muri issue ya network Jakose chilishani
Muzambia mabala inde mstatani now coming to the point
okay landa
yes you know we are happy with the blood.
Mwamona, phone yako yaputuka, alewe pesa akainde ichilema network akainde. Hello? Bambi baletu mabale landa. Hello?
Mwana
Bueno.
Tunabuya mgamba na wa Mwanza Eastern Province.
Yes, wa Mwanza. Kambani.
Mwe Wambuya bwanji huko.
Bueno.
Yeah. Program taimvera ya mimi mwakamba since starting from beginning. In terms of abaveni ba ine Rubinda. Problem so much to understand bamina makamba abantu sometimes. So hapana ifeta ngala okondwera opeza nanikani Mundubile. Anka chairman wa Tonse arayani. So that's why ndio pamoja. Because there are sala wenangu yawa but na too much division. Simunga ende pasogolo ngamuina division and rest muita unite you and mu country. And mungana develop mu country pasogolo. Kuti I lose my election. Kufunika politician amene ali na nzeru na mochitira hando. Azakaita chani msogolo not chabe kubwera chabe ambo sawaira chabe yawe bwera nje kubantu bwanja yawe tumunga mtoseko atfona awa kasoma.
No.
So ndivyo mpafati nikambeko bati tayamikira.
Ziko
makamba ne vipasa mpamvu kumutaliani.
Ai ziko mokwambili ziko mwa kwanza.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know, that is my issue. Some of the issues that people bring, really, you can just feel like it's the hatred. Umundu network yako kafoni kawaka tujinga kawashani. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes sir.
Hello.
Hello. I'm quiet. Ninebona rufyanya.
For 2 months, in the past 2 months, Rafanga decision here to support our Mundubile and support our child, the family. So, I have a church, yeah, the children for the TV, yeah, the baby of the so, since Nararo, I think that you know the children of our Mundubile, going to speak, I learned the pattern because Nakuriwa Mundubile, okay, I'm going to say, more distraction sometimes. So it's really to our process. We should have on the first one to come to
I'm quiet.
But to a pasa Mundubile, to a pasa Shara, because of the we to say something before my election. I'm saying teaching the other. That's why I'm not my out. So Mundubile was taken with Sarah, we were saying, these other Tamara and our watching. So when I come to division, otherwise, we are not on the way.
No, thank you, Mwana. Thank you. Thank you. What's the problem?
You're taking forever.
I'm taking forever. What do you want to do?
I just want it to be done.
Or you want me to be done?
Yes.
And then we do what?
We do what? Just be with mommy.
Okay then.
And give me strawberries.
I give you strawberry. I can give you strawberry. Not a problem. Hello? 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 Baby, you are cutting my calls, right? You are making my calls cut, right? You are making my calls cut.
What's cut? What's cut, Daddy?
Cut, what's cut? When the phone rings and then you want to speak to somebody and then the phone just stops. Then it means the phone has cut. Yeah. So like now, I'm picking a this call. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, President Tayari, this is Scaro here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you, Mr. Tayari, from Regomba Wino. Otherwise, nalimitemo sana pantu mwaliba open na honest.
Aye.
Eba politician tuwarefu eka Muzambia, aba open. Otherwise, abenge wotupepe wa opposition mcharo chesu bali kuwata fakeness. Omuntu kuchangira na muswimming pool aya bombo mwine abe pesha president echecha watibika meshi muswimming
Ala?
useless. If into say useless mwamona and then apa pali inoshita echechi emuntu tukwete uingarani charo pali inoshita nicho fema Zambians twaliberesha kare omuntu ashana fia tukanensere bamupere ndarama sibesha yubuteko bwa PF nomba HHISA aranda to work with quality work ero mazambia njisho tabarefwa barefo kuberera filefya kuperwa fye kuminwe otherwise pari inoshita HH emuntu ufire achinje mitontonkanisha mwina Zambia filafine ku China bachinjishe pakuti bachite develop bali sareta mukubombesha ero nomba twambo kubakumba pari inoshita so the president tayari twalirire nero pari inoshita benishe na HH until 2031 ero nomba tunga saramano yambi otherwise even wa Mundubile is the right opposition chachine, that's true. But for now, let HH puishe ama projects atampaya yonse haya. Na toteraba president.
Thank you very much. Indeed, HH is the one that is in the seat. HH has started a lot of projects. We are supporting him. I am supporting him, number one, for that reason, that he can fulfill that. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, President Tayari,
Bueno, Bwanji.
Hello, President Tayari,
Bueno, Baba.
Ziko Mkwambili. This is Jones calling you from Lusaka, from within Lusaka.
Yes, Sir Jones.
Yes. Mine questions, I think. Two questions I have for you. The first one is, if you were to be appointed as DC by President Hakainde, would you take it?
As the district
commissioner. The second one is, sorry?
Second one?
The second one is, I want to hear your comment on Wakabwili's remarks in Kasama, where I was telling people to say, you people of Kasama, the president Rally Missoula, and that's the reason why he didn't come for the funeral where they went to the chief. That to me was kind of offside. So I want to get your comment on that. Okay.
So thank you very much. First of all, if Hakainde appoints me as a district commissioner, to be honest with you, an appointment is at the discretion of the the one appointing. Okay? So it is at the discretion. Ngakupela position me, I want to help Hakainde. So it is him to see where he thinks I can help him. If he thinks that I can help him better as district commissioner, I would take it.
Okay.
Hey, and the one Wakambwili, honestly, I will not want to discuss Wakambwili because I think Vamdara at the moment, I think I want to engage Wakambwili. I want to engage him. So since I want to engage Wakambwili, I don't want to be discussing him in public. I hope you understand. I am not going to make comments on Wakambwili because I strongly believe that Wakambwili can help the country better. and I want to discuss with him. I want to engage him. So if you want to engage somebody, you don't discuss them in public.
Okay, no, I hear you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, so I heard I've been monitoring what Bakambwili has been doing. But Bakambwili is my brother. Bakambwili is my brother, and I want to engage him. My wish is that Bakambwili can actually help Wakainde Ichilema. I am looking at Bakambwili to be like one of those people who we can work with. Bakambwili is still young. Bakambwili is hardworking. He's energetic. I believe that, given a situation, I think Bakambwili can do better. Sometimes, if it will end up, we speak out of frustration. That is one thing that you have to know. Sometimes, some of the things that we say, we speak out of frustration, like Jakose. Jakose was a strong supporter of UPND. Jakose was a strong defender of President Hakainde Hichilema. Lelo Jakose is actually accusing Hakainde Hichilema for a problem that Hakainde Hichilema is not anywhere near. He is frustrated. Myself, if I am in the country, if I am one of those people helping President Hakainde Hichilema, these are the kind of people that I would want to engage and bring them on board. Speak to them. What is going on? What is your frustration? So Bakambwili, some of the things that he says, it is out of frustration. And if we engage him, I strongly believe we can do better. Hello? I'm quiet.
Okay, mubanga ndetumi na mulusaka.
Quiet, mubanga.
Kwene formulanda nda mikonka nshatala mitumi na po mikonka fe formulanda ne formuchitana right Tonse fie. Kwena batayari ndefo avyo kubitasha pali lelo. Ichi fie abantu bali kwata fie. Tabakwata chirabalanda ti ameso ya kumupaji. Yakoba tule mwene fintu kuntashi noto es mwena para pene. Ngakupi mafemu wino kuchitafie we wino ifintu for fiaba. You are the future leader for this country. You are the future leader. It's only that abantu tabamona. I'm a politics inge formulanda tema politics te abana.
I'm quiet.
And they also ama politics umuntu engabamo. Ineponde bavyo kumichitali komendi twali lideni abantu nangu bengalanda shani. Ali nosta akatega tukwete fie niye church.
Eulipo.
Fine walera nda kwisala nda kolimbituke sela nda kukuntanshi. But you are the potential leaders for this country. Believe me, you. So he said, awe. Ifoto la mona, though tatringeshi kwa but we do see things.
Aye.
Le mone finto fobale landa mose fobale landa tula simona. Awe twali lideni batayari na totera.
Iyo na totera sana wa mbanga wesu inefo ninga milomba vya wakati mune tupepelako mwatupepelako kwa bati twaikala muinshida tatufumine muinshida ero kabiri tatuitemenwe ero tatukwete omufimbira na Hakainde Hichilema mule bapepelako ni bakateka wesu paka bati vintu fichise shani fiwame mchalo na totera.
Okay.
Sorry? I'm getting a lot of phone calls. Yeah, because I'm talking on this program. You see? Hello?
Dad.
Yes.
My mother was a big man.
Nah, we know from
Nice program, Mr.
Hi.
The Mr. is a big man.
No. Thank you, Muntwani.
I know you have a very good message, but
No,
it is good.
No, sometimes you need to be patient.
Yeah, very patient is good. Because each and everyone, other get more poetics. You almost read them. You don't just speak from in now.
Aye.
Yeah, but engagement feeling that the more of a church won't be a po. That's the good it is in the mom child.
Aye.
That's the good it is in the mom charo. I want to one book sticker. I want to marry Matimo. No, what's the good it is in the mom charo, I church. Then when the guy into Yakobachi, I should tell him, but Patini, she karam.
Oh.
So you look like what's the good reason that but won't be put into your whatever that take about is a fine mind. Nishizambe Araka Wino. No woman of a pattern to the work, I want to a woman for. But I won't be a one for the fee. I take my damage to talk with the patients.
No.
Otherwise, Natasha, keep on the judge.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, I think. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Wakari.
Yes, Muni Bwanji.
Tulishe bwino mulisha.
Bueno, femkwa.
Mule bombache bwino. Kule umkweso mule landa. Kashitapano. Tet tuchinje ba president. Yali ama project mulelanda wafiro konkanyapo tapara ke nichimochine no muntu nga wafyalwa tetukuli apo penalty wafumafyata ama stages. So the country is going in 2 stages from all the projects which they are doing. At least we give them another 5 years. Mundubile Padabali, I don't even think he's got money to campaign.
But you think?
Na vision fair country, tabakwete, pantu tabakweba what he will do. Even saying na debt is restructuring iriko, I don't think Mundubile can manage.
You are very right, especially
sometimes like voters, we shouldn't just follow. You know, now they want to get money from Mundubile. Mundubile. They are just going there to mute Mundubile. So I support you. We let the government, which is at least we give them 10 years, maybe 10 years to come on at Rashid.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm calling you from Salem.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Tari. I think from the time I started following you up, I've seen some maturity in you, in short. Because you like standing for the things the way they are. If you see the government going astray, you really advise them where. If the opposition going astray, you advise them where. That is the maturity we need. When the government does something wrong, point at it and call a spade a spade. When opposition leaders does something wrong, tell them the facts so that at least they control where they are wrong. So I've got one point. There are some people in Snazongo area and Kandabwe Wadi. Those people are staying in shafts mines, you know, these Chinese who are digging coal that side.
Yes.
So the people are suffering there because their houses are being clapped because of some mine effect shaft.
Yes, mine activities.
So we are begging you, yes, mining activities that side. So if possible, please advise the government so that that company relocates the people who stays in mining area before we lose life. In 2018, we were almost losing life because those people are digging underground. Then the effect is being shown outside.
Kia.
On the land. Okay. So please advise the government that Chinese company should relocate all the people in mining
Give me a pen, baby. Give me a pen quickly.
We have been calling Kabuswe over this issue. That is not picking our cause. Advise the Minister of Mines to check what is happening there. Let those people be relocated before we see any bad news.
And the pens and the paper.
People stays there.
Okay, I've got a paper. Now, please, I want to write down this issue. You said which word is it?
That is Sinazongwe District, Southern Province, Sinazongwe District, Kandabwe Ward.
Okay, Sinazongwe
District, yes.
Sinazongwe District, eh? And
yes, Kandabwe Ward.
Kandabwe.
Yes.
Kandabwe Ward. And
yes,
which company is there? Which company? This mining company. What is the mining company?
They call it's a Chinese company, Kandabwe Koramco Mine.
Oh, Kandabwe. Koramco
Mine, yes.
Koramco Mine.
Yes, it's a Chinese company.
Okay. Okay, so my brother, I will try to engage some people, particularly this issue falls under the what do you call these Zema. It falls under Zema. I'll try to see if I can contact people at Zema to hear if they have looked at this, you know, because Zema, they are the ones who checks to see that the industrial activities do not destabilize the lives of people. So Zema, Zema should be contacted on this one. Sinazongwe District, Kandabwe Ward, Kandabwe Koramco Mine. This is the company that is doing these mining activities. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a follow-up on this one to hear what Zema is doing.
Yes, because there are lots of cracks and the houses are being damaged. So let that company please relocate our people there before anything is happening to our people. I beg of you, sir.
Thank you very much. I will definitely follow it up. That Zema, you know, I want to hear what their views are on this matter. Thank you for bringing it to my... Yes?
Then I will call you one day when you arrive again so that I consult more.
Okay. No, thank you very much for bringing up this issue. This is very good.
Okay, sharp, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Shanvani. Bueno, fie.
Miranda na bwaje kurusaka.
Yeshan babwadia.
Ati hivyo wino anda migonga sana program yenu. Kwa inishifika fesero kuitumia kufoni. But hizo mulanda chaji wake wino.
Ai.
Inchive tumo ne kwa mazambia nja babati kuntanshi. Inina katoka huko kutuma asa mumuni mashucha Afrika kuntanshi kupeyo.
Ai.
Apa nakateka apa tetu change president rege nakaende chile mabesta pitishie tukeza muona tukeza mjaji ngam 2021 nomba tinga support aba Mundubile venenga chakwatwa munata kuli promisiri onse baja pale into toyese bamdala bakonkanye poshe mu 2026 bakapike kuti
no natotera sana mune natotera bwaje natotera Anyway, let me close up on this note. Kia has been asking me to stop. He wants to finish. He wants me to finish. But basically, I mean, my concluding remarks are that don't be mistaken. I am supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. And I urge you to vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. Not because I want to come back. No, it is not about that. It is about Hakainde Hichilema trying to bring development. Hakainde Hichilema is laying a good foundation. Yes, you may not see the benefit right away, but the foundation that is being built, what will come out is a solid economy, an economy that will be prosperous. So, let's support Hakainde Hichilema based on that. On Brian Mundubile, I am happy that Brian Mundubile has emerged as a leader of opposition. As he has emerged as a leader in opposition, President Brian Mundubile. I congratulate him. And I am congratulating him not because I'm double standard. No. I am congratulating him and happy with him because at least I am expecting that we will have an opposition that will be credible. Not opposition based on hatred. Not opposition based on falsehoods. An opposition here that we cannot bury. We can't bury. Unless Hakainde Hichilema is not there. We don't need that kind of opposition. An opposition that will come up and fabricate things. No, Hakainde Hichilema is very sick. We don't want that kind of opposition. An opposition that will come up and say, Hakainde Hichilema has given people 3 million. We don't want that kind of opposition. We want an opposition that will speak to issues. And I'm hoping that Brian Mundubile will be speaking to those issues. I am actually confident because Brian Mundubile is somebody that I know. I know him, he's a good guy, he's a good leader. But as much as I'm saying that, I am not saying I have shifted. I have not shifted. We need to allow Hakainde Hichilema to continue. Let Hakainde Hichilema continue on the projects that he has started. Bringing in another person, whoever that may be, it will be taking Zambia backwards. Let's allow Hakainde Hichilema to go on. 2026, when we will be voting in August, we need to vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Mundubile, do your job as an opposition to offer checks and balances, to let Hakainde Hichilema work, to let the people, like this case, Sinazongwe district, Kandabwe ward, this Kandabwe Koram Core mine, they are blasting, I'm sure they are blasting, and people's houses are cracking. Hakainde Hichilema would not know this. We need a guy like this one to tell us. We need the opposition to tell us. And when the opposition brings such issues, Hakainde Hichilema will be able to work. So that's why we need a good opposition. That's why we need a good opposition. Not our opposition. Our we don't need them. For the rest of you, by PF, Shan, Konkeni Mundubile, if you are PF members, and the Tamilefok join a UPNG, Konkeni Mundubile, because PF Takuli, PF Ishereko ni Mundubile, Mukonke, na totela mkwai. Mushalo mutende. Have a good day. Thank you very much for your attention. I will be talking tomorrow in the evening when I will be discussing other matters. For now, I thought it was urgent that I talk about this issue of Brian Mundubile because some of you are getting confused to say, oh, Tahari has shifted. Tahari has shifted. No, I am with Hakainde Hichilema. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Zambia. Hello? Hello? I thought I could take him as my last caller, but